I'm Steve Stottleman. WTVO News at 5 is next. Chief Meteorologist Ty Shesky is here with a look at your forecast first.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Tonight, clouds will be on the increase and temperatures on the decrease as we do have another Alberta Clipper system on the way through. That will bring in colder air for tomorrow. Most of the snow will stay to our east and to our south. A couple of flurries around here. Do we have a warm-up in store for the weekend? I'll have your first warn forecast, but the news starts now.
I don't know that any restaurant's going to be able to fend that off. I don't know what more you can do.
An armed robber who's already hit 5 businesses robs another one. Find out why he's being dubbed the BK Bandit. And is the local housing market improving? The numbers are in for 2010. Plus, if you're looking to use a certain pesticide to protect your crops, you better take this test first. Find out how.
This is WTVO Channel 17 News at 5 with Steve Stottleman.
Good evening. A string of armed robberies in Rockford continues with a 4th Burger King robbery this morning, and the thief continues to evade police. WTVO's Mark Stevens has more in tonight's top story.
The Burger King blitzkrieg continues. Rockford Police Deputy Chief Greg Lindmark says a male suspect armed with a knife walked into the Burger King on South Alpine at 9:30 and
he walked into a door that is already behind the counter area, demanded to be brought back to the office area where he took money from the office area.
An eyewitness in the drive-thru says the man came out the main door wearing a dark gray hooded sweatshirt. He kept his hands in his pockets and walked to a street behind the Burger King where a red Grand Am was parked and then drove away. The man is suspected of robbing the Burger King on 11th Street on Monday. He's also suspected of targeting the Road Ranger on East State, the Walgreens on Auburn Street, and the Burger King on West Riverside on Tuesday. The Loves Park Burger King on East Riverside was robbed yesterday, and the South Alpine location was hit this morning. Sheriff's deputies pulled over a red car thought to be driven by the suspect. After questioning the suspect, police concluded he was not connected to the robberies. Burger King owner Mark Malinchik has been in the business for 30 years, and he's surprised at how brazen this robbery is.
9:30 in the morning, you walking into a Burger King with lots of employees and lots of customers. I don't know that any restaurant's going to be able to fend that off. I don't know what more you can do.
Police will use Malinchik's store surveillance tapes, and the store will reopen at 5 Friday morning. But Malinchik says his employees are shaken.
These guys work real hard, and to put them through this, it's horrible.
Burger King franchise owners say there's not much more they can do besides prepare their employees until this robber gets caught. In Rockford, Mark Stevens, WTVO, Channel 17 News.
The accused killer of NIU student Tony Keller was back in court. Prosecutors presented DNA evidence that identifies Keller's body as the one that was badly burned in Prairie Park in October. At the time, her body was unrecognizable. William Curl is charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, sexual assault, arson, and obstruction of justice. Curl has not entered a plea yet. His attorney is waiting for results of a psychological assessment. 2 years after a Rockford shooting, a man is convicted of pulling the trigger. A jury found Carlando Dubois guilty of attempted murder. Dubois shot Felix Harmon in March 2009 outside a home in the 3200 block of Searles Avenue. Dubois returns to court next month for sentencing. 6 more suspects arrested in last month's raid on several Rockford businesses appeared in federal court today. All pleaded not guilty. They're accused of selling counterfeit products and allowing illegal link card transactions. They'll appear in court again next month. For more information on the case, head to our website, mystateline.com. Ogle County Sheriff's Police say an impersonator is on the loose. On Tuesday, the suspect approached a woman on Highway 2 near Byron, claiming to be a police officer. He's described as white, in his 40s, about 5'8", with short, light-colored hair. He drives a full-size white pickup truck with a dark stripe running the length of the vehicle. So far, no one has been robbed or hurt by the suspect. Former Governor George Ryan has filed a motion for a temporary release from prison. Ryan's wife, Laura Lynn, was put in intensive care yesterday. She has terminal cancer and is said to have weeks to live. The emergency motion would allow him to sit bedside with her at the hospital during the day and return to a county jail at night. 2 weeks ago, Ryan was denied bail by a federal judge. A special electoral board meets today to review challenges against 3 candidates for the Byron School Board. A heated meeting was held earlier this week to review the complaint filed by current board member Elise O'Hare. She claims Ed Clift, Carol Nauman, and Bill Craig cannot run because they hold pensions in the district system. The 3-member panel will make a final decision on the complaint. Well, every Thursday we'll talk to a representative of the Rockford Park District about what's happening during the weekend. Operations Manager Christine Paul joins us live at 5 from Harris Winter Wonderland downtown to tell us about Frosty Fridays. Hi, Christine.
Hi.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say Frosty Fridays can mean several things, but my guess we're talking about a little ice skating in Davis Park, right?
Correct. We're going to be having 97 ZOK out here from 8 to 10 p.m. and we're going to be having lots of giveaways, and it should be a really fun event. And we're going to have admission, and skate rental is going to be $4. So we're excited, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
How popular has Harris Winter Wonderland been so far this season? Has it met Park District's expectations?
We've exceeded our expectations. People really seem to come out and have a really good time, and that's really all we could ask for.
What do people like about it?
I think they like the whole experience of it, being able to come out there and put their ice skates on, see tons of really pretty lights, and really looks like a winter wonderland out there, as well as, being able to have a hot cup of cocoa and spending time with friends and family.
What do people think about the synthetic ice?
I think it's a great idea. You can use it in any kind of weather or temperature, and it's easily maintained, so it works out great, and you can skate on it just like real ice.
And what are the times again for Frosty Fridays, Christine?
Frosty Friday will be tomorrow, January 7th, from 8 to 10 p.m. We are open at 6, though, and that'll be normal admission then.
All right, Rockford Park District Operations Manager Christine Paul, thanks for joining us live at 5. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, with 2010 in the books, how did housing sales in the State Line fare? And is there hope for this year? And how much longer will our mild January weather continue? Ty will have your complete weather forecast.
You're watching WTVO Channel 17 News at 5 with Steve Stottleman.